Hi, this is Steve and I'm with True Health, and today I want to talk to you about doing something that's pretty exciting. I started tomatoes back about, I don't know, about 5 weeks ago, and they're taking their time, but I also started some tomatoes at the same time, and they're in the AEROGARDEN, and I want to show you the difference to what the AEROGARDEN can do. So say you want to make things speed up a little bit and you want your plants to grow as fast as possible. Maybe you planted them too late or whatever. One of the things that you can do is pop some seeds in an AEROGARDEN and get a really good start with a base of plants, which is awesome. So I am really focusing on a lot of the tomatoes that have antioxidants, or plants that have antioxidants, high antioxidant amount. And one of the ones I'm using is this Black Beauty tomato. I'm going to put something on the screen so you actually can see what it looks like. It's a dark black tomato and it does so well. And I have a bunch of other types of tomatoes because I just like tomatoes in general. So I have about 7 types of tomatoes that I've planted, and I want to just show you the difference between these tomatoes and how little they are and how small the root systems are and how developed the AEROGARDEN tomatoes look. It's unbelievable, the difference. And I'm just going to pot some of these up and get them ready to go under the lights again, and in about 2 or 3 weeks they can go out to the garden. So that is the main aim. So let's get started. Let me show you what these smaller tomatoes look like. And here's a tray of those smaller tomatoes. They're planted at the exact same time as these AEROGARDEN tomatoes. Okay, so you can see some little tomatoes in here. They're starting to get their secondary leaves, and they're taking their time at that. They are under a decent light, but it's still taking some time. I planted them a little bit late, but they will grow nevertheless. Tomatoes are hard to not get to grow right, so we all know that. But what I'm going to do is show you the comparison between these and the AEROGARDEN one. Okay, so check this out. These plants are, I don't know, maybe about 6 inches high, between 6 and 7 inches high, and these are growing amazingly well. And on the underside of the leaves, they actually are starting to get a purple color. Eventually these stems will turn almost purplish black. That's what I found in years past. And I'm going to attempt to show you the root ball here. If it allows me to release it. I think it's tangled with another one's root ball. I mean, check this out. Look at the size. Check this out. Look at the size of the roots on this thing. Isn't that unbelievable? So we have, in the small trays, we have the tomatoes that are growing almost in the size of one of those small peat pellets. And then we've got this. Just gotta put this up close for you. Alright, I want to show you some of the purple on the leaves on the underside, and then the root system. What a difference, right? And I will start potting up all of these tomatoes, and then we'll plant the AEROGARDEN again. And what I'm going to do is put in some tomatillos. They're purple tomatillos because I'm trying to do the high antioxidant thing with a good portion of my plants that I'm planting this year. Everything's not going to be, you know, the purple anthocyanins and that type of stuff, but they're so healthy for your cancer, if should you have cancer, or to stave cancer away and try to stay healthy. Definitely worth planting some really high antioxidant foods. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and get these planted up. All right, so we got our large root system here. My tomatoes did so awesomely the year that I actually did these this way as well, and I actually multiplied all of these black tomatoes probably about 5 times the amount of tomatoes. So I just took cuttings off of these tomatoes. Not that I needed that many, that's for sure. So we'll just show you potting up 2 of these here. Get this well watered. Good thing about tomatoes, if you plant them a little bit deeper than you're supposed to, it doesn't really matter because they send out roots from the stem anyway. These are kind of being blown over by the wind, but in just a few days these are going to get super strong. Last time I did this, the roots start just taking off, and you got to keep it kind of wet for a few days, and then you can start letting it dry out just a little bit, and the tomatoes will have no problem with that. So you could actually go with these and have a slow start on them, or you could also do some like this and actually get them really started in the AEROGARDEN, and the root systems will be freaking awesome. So check it out, and hope you've enjoyed this video. And just to show the comparison between the two, and now I am going to plant these seeds in here. They are the purple tomatillo, because I would love to be able to make a salsa out of this and actually have some great anthocyanins at the same time. I'm also going to be doing all kinds of other strong antioxidant plants in the garden, and one of them is going to be purple corn. It's purple, like really rich purple, and you can actually do some really fun things with it, and just eating it fresh can be really tasty. I'm going to be doing purple carrots and a bunch of other things, but that's another video coming up. And hope you've enjoyed this. Have an awesome day, and I will see you soon.